let's get this truck off the trailer. We'll get right to the action, and I'll do a little bit of explaining as we go, but let's get this down. Our goal for today is to click off a $12.99 if we can. $9.99, that's fine. Two days ago, I didn't think I was going to race. I don't care how hot and humid it is. I get to make a pass. $12.99.99 is my hope. I don't know if I made enough changes to do that or not with the humidity. Ran, and I didn't know what to make of it. There was a lot of thoughts that went through my head. We lost almost every aspect on the ET slip. We lost in 60-foot time, the 1/8 mile, we lost in the 1/4 mile. Not a whole lot, just it all added up to being off a little over 1/10 in the 1/4. And I was thinking, when I got the ET slip, I was thinking that I did go an inch taller with my tires. I went from a 28-inch tire to a 29-inch tire, so I lost a little gearing. I did make the swap from the Holly 4779 to the Brawler. Maybe there was a couple of hundredths. I was trying to do the math in my head. Maybe a couple of hundredths in the Brawler. Maybe the 60-foot died a little bit, a few hundredths by the taller tire. The humidity, maybe that was holding me back a few hundredths like it was everybody else. And maybe all of these added up to a little bit better than a 1/10 loss. But still, the truck did not feel to me like it fully responded as I had hoped it would. And I just didn't feel like something was right. So I didn't know what to do. So I told my wife I'm going to put 2 degrees of timing into it because I felt like it was behind a little bit in the sharpness. Does that make sense? So we threw 2 degrees at it, and let's look at our next run. Here's a look at that pass. You can see 60-foot, 1/8 mile, everything dropped, the speed went up, and there it was. Bam, my 1296. And I got out and I looked at my wife and I was like, yes, we got a 1296. Target hit. Very happy with that pass. I don't know that it was all the 2 degrees of timing that did that. I can't explain it. I don't remember bumping the distributor when I did the intake swap. A good story, though, with this pass. That kid in that white Camaro, that's a late model SS Camaro. He said he had the 6.2, is that right? 465 horsepower. Anyways, a really nice guy. He came up to me. When I'm at the dragway, whoever's beside me is beside me, whatever. But he came up to me and he says, "Man, that truck's quick." He said, what all's been done to this thing? What you got in that? I said, is yours the, I didn't mean to offend him, but I'm like, is yours the V6 or is it the V8? No, it's the SS. He's got the 6.1, 2, whatever they have. And he goes, and I got nitrous. Now, you guys saw that. I led him the whole way. And I was winning. And then he hit the NOS. And he went by me at the end. And he crossed the line, you know, a good 20, 30 feet in front of me. But I don't know that he would have caught me had it not been for his NOS button that he hit. And he says, what do you got into that thing? I said, a 200,000 mile 360 I got off of Craigslist for 150 bucks. And he just stared. That look was just priceless, right? You need a high output, 465 horsepower in a aerodynamic car with an 8-speed transmission or whatever they got, and nitrous to catch an old farm truck with a 200,000 mile 360 in it. I live for this stuff, guys. This is what's fun. This right here ended up being a call out in the staging lanes, and he swapped positions to race my truck. He had a 454 with Broadix heads and all the fixins, but he did have highway gears, and we were gonna go head to head. Can't get more fun than that. A really nice guy, by the way.
Chevy on one side and a Dodge on the other.
Got on Chevy on one side and a Dodge on the other.
I don't know, the Dodge was pretty fast. You got traffic hard.
Here's the ET slip from that pass. 178.60 foot time. Boy, was I happy with that. 8:15 in the 8th. 12:91 in the quarter. And folks, I had no favors from the weather today. The results of this race was I beat him. He saw the back of our truck the whole way down. 10 girls to the front.